Hi everybody, welcome back, Mage Dark Ages with me, Sid, and we're here under the sea in our Mage base thingy, running along, and I have reached a decision. Last episode we discussed what to do about this, because it really is, with the best will in the world, it is a motivation sucker. I think is probably the nicest way you can describe this particular problem. And by which I mean the following. If I want wheat, I go over here, I put some EMC in there, I type in wheat, and I pull out a bunch of wheat. Bang. Not a problem. I want potatoes. I put some ENT in. I pull out a bunch of potatoes. I want some iron. I do that. And because of that, you lose the... Once you've got one of a thing, provided, I mean, there are some things you can't, I mean, that don't have energy exchange, equivalence exchange. But for the most part, what we have is a situation by where you probably, I don't know why, I think I was right, I made an extra one by accident. How you make an extra one by accident, don't even ask, but yeah. I wonder whether you've got any worthwhile things to scan on you before, because it might be worthwhile cooking it if, yeah, why not? Let's whack it in, shall we? Sorry about that. Disruption day today, I don't know why. Yeah, so anyway, what was I saying? God damn it. Always the way of it, isn't it? When you don't want... Thank you. When you don't want something to fall down the hole, it does. Right, yeah. So I've made a decision on what I'm going to do. And that is, we're leaving Project E in. Oh man. But we are going to take out these. So I'm not going to do it on camera, I'll just get rid of them. There's one here, there's one over there, there's one at the Britannia area, and there is one at the Witchery area. Oh dear. Hopefully I'm not going to have any little unpleasant accidents. I also, oh dear, yes, I did have a little unpleasant accident. Pardon me. Let me just clean that up after myself, shall we? I am house trained, honest. Actually, that's chuck. We'll leave those for now. So we'll take those out. We can set the quarry running again. That will get us a lot of the resources we had before. We will probably want to... Oh, man, I've really got it bad today. Let me do bunk. Hopefully, I'm going to keep that. What we do need to do before we make that final thing. So yeah, I kind of likened it in the comments to being a bit of an addict. You know, you can't give it up, but as I say, it takes away the desire to use, well, say golems. You know, why would I want to use a golem when I can just whack that in, whack it into here and just get a whole metric crap ton of stuff going on to, you know, trying to think what I've completely lost the thread of what I was going to say there. Distractions really throw me sometimes. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, we want to encourage ourselves to use the magical mods we have. And to that effect, I think the best and easiest thing to do is remove the temptation by removing those tablets. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a jerk, you know, a little bit of a pain. We have got a vast amount of resources here, but obviously they're pretty useless. Now, what I will probably do is, if I look at, say, there's certain things like, say, shards. I'll get a set of 64 of each shard, maybe, and stuff like that. But apart from that, I think that's it. So let's have a look. I want to do a whole load of these tobaccos. So what I need to do is do some cooking to get the pieces together. We've got that, and we'll just have a look at what the various effects are. There was the one, was it that one? Blah blah blah. However, oh right, that's yeah, that wasn't the one. I thought there was one for getting rid of warp. Yeah, that one is probably the one we want. But let me get these things together and I will be right. Alright, well, we've got some stuff together. So first things first, if I take a piece of this and a melon seed, that gives us the saturating pile, tobacco pile. Now over here I've got a couple of, so 4 alianis and 1 mortis, oddly appropriate, seeing as we're talking about tobacco and smoking. Hey, look at the reform smoker, eh? And then aurum and precantatio over here. Now, if I take the first 2 of these and we go and place you there, and then one of those there, I should pull these in. And that gives us some eldritch tobacco. And then if we take this and this and the other 2 items, the other 2 essentials over there, again stick in a thing that should pull those in, and with a bit of luck we will get the wispy tobacco. Now, boy, the other ones we had, what else? We've got the eldritch, we've got the wispy, angry, tellum and fames. Okay, so we should have some tellum, we should have some fames, and again, if we, I'm only doing 1 of each really. This is like a, I don't know, a taster, if you like, a tasting session. It's a bit like the if you've got, I don't know whether you have these, there we go, angry, round your neck of the woods, but the vaping trend, because obviously that's, I mean, I've even done it myself. I've got what, a reasonably expensive vaping thing, but that was my more recent attempt to quit smoking before I actually decided to try and just quit. Yeah, saturating we've done. What was you? Minus tobacco, motus and perfidio. Perfidio and your motus there, aren't you? Lovely. So perfidio, motus, go in there. We can go that one, minus tobacco. Now this isn't all of them, because there's still more. I'm just kind of working my way through the list, if you like. And then we should have 1 more, which is cognito and air. I think, no, that is the wisdom, cognito and air. I've got no idea what the wisdom does. So shall we find out? Let's, shall we? Okay. And yeah, so that's that one. So what's left? What have we not played with out of these? Relaxing. That just seems to go in with a whole bunch of stuff. Can we use you to clear some of my warp? Apparently we can. Wisdom. And then the last one is this, which is the tainted. Which is Cognito and Vitium. Let's get that one done, because then we've done them all. Cognito and Vitium. Although, in all honesty, why anybody would want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4 is utterly beyond me. But of course, we are supposed to be, well, we are supposed to be a wizard, an inquiring minds wizard. You know, one of these idiots that does this kind of thing. And more importantly, we're also by this point more than a little bit crazy. And probably considered by anybody else out of our minds. So why not go for the whole hogger and really get out of our heads, out of our gourd. Incidentally, this is not in any way condoning or trying to encourage people to do anything illegal like this in the real world. This is a game. You know, it's meant to be a bit of fun. So let me have you, and let's start off with that one. Now this probably won't make a huge amount of difference. Yep, there we go. So we should, that probably has given us a huge amount of saturation, but of course we don't get hungry. What we got? Angry. What? Let's have a look. What do you do? What does angry do? Blah blah blah. Fury. Right. So let's have a look. My effects. I don't have any strength effects running at the moment. So I'm guessing this is going to be a strength effect. Strength 2. Yeah. So pretty much what you would have expected there. Okay. What's next on the list? Minors. That's going to be haste, isn't it? Minors. It's got to be. Now have we already got haste? No, we've got speed, but we don't have haste. So, bunk. We now have haste 2 as well. Interesting. Wisdom. Now, I wonder what wisdom does for us. According to this, wisdom is... there. What's the worst? Oops. What's the worst that can happen? Whoa. That is a serious amount of research. With no obvious apparent downsides. Okay. Wispy. This is going to make a wisp. Yep, there it is. Doesn't appear to be that angry though. Quite a happy little wisp. I was expecting it to be angry with me, because that's what it said in the description. Where's he gone now? Let's not have it hanging around though, because, you know. Right, Eldritch. Now, Eldritch, these will get into the dangerous ones. The Eldritch one is... that's the one that gives us was Death Gaze, isn't it? We probably need to find something we can look at for that. And then we can start to think about what we're going to do in terms of farms and all the good things. Because, right, let's go. Yeah, I don't want to kill the horses, or even them, or the goblins. One might want them. I think it's going to have to be horses, though, or dryads. I don't know, but it's not. It doesn't really do a huge amount. Ha! Run away! Ha ha! Run away! Run away! You can't get away from me. Look at me. That is. I mean, it doesn't do a huge amount, but what was that? That is Deadly Gaze. I wonder whether he presumably can. Squids appear to be unaffected. My God, I sink. Anyway, now what was the last? This tainted. Now this is the one that says the horrors of the dark will appear for his mind. Okay, because we're going to try the relaxing one anyway. Well, not really. Interesting. Not really much happened with that. Now, what we probably should do now. Did that break? No. Didn't drop it, did I? Because that thing was quite expensive. Surely, I didn't notice it going having any durability. I'm going to check that back in a minute. Huh. Indeed. Was that revenge for me hurting you, Os? You stole my my pipe. Interesting. All right. Well, I need to make another one, but the other thing I think we need to look at is the taint meter, the warp meter. That's the word. Because at the moment, because we had one, as I say, it was in our bag. At the moment, we haven't got one, and we need, before we can find out how good this is, we need to make the relevant stuff. So let me get we're doing this, and we need to go to the Eldritch tab, and we want, so not overly expensive thermometer. Yeah, we can do that. Mirrored glass is Quicksilver and that. So let me pull some stuff together. We'll get that, and while we're at it, we'll also get the you see, that can't have durability. That's bizarre. I'll get one of these made just temporarily. But yeah, that's really odd how that's gone. I'm going to hunt around for that actually and just check back on the video, see if I can see what happened there and get the stuff together. So I'll be back in a moment. All right. Definitely check the back on the recording. That thing vanished as I smoked the thing. Now I can only assume it said the Silverwood wand absorbs negative effects, so I can only assume that what happened is that the Silverwood version, because that one was purely a negative effect, thing, then stop that. That it broke the thing in the process. That's the only thing I can think of. And this thing should be. Oh, no, that's all right. That's flux flow. All right. I think that should be everything. It is. This is going to have some instability, just by the virtue of the fact that we can't get a stable arrangement of those. But this should tell us just how insane we actually are. It's always handy to know how insane you are, obviously. But yeah. I personally think that we are quite insane. Because, yeah, well, actually we're not bad. That's the purple at the top there is entirely temporary. So in theory, this should. Didn't that look like it went down? It's hard to tell. Let's get. Hard to tell if that's going down or not from this. Let me just take a few more tokens. We'll use a whole lot, all 5. Difficult to tell. The brain looks a bit scarred. It certainly looks like it's seen better days. Maybe we should start looking at some actual remedial actions for this. I've got about, yeah, we're not that far in yet, so let me have a look at alchemy, because we have the purifying bath salts. We can do that, that's easy. We have the sanitizing soap, which we can do fairly easy. Tallow block, that's fairly easy as well. We can make the arcane spar, that's nothing special. So yeah, let me well, we'll make, I don't know, how many we got there? We've got 29 of those things. So if I make like 16 bath salts and some 16 dinghies. Now there are other things in this pack. Paul had them. So things like, I don't know, were they in bases? There's some... oh, where is it? Sauna things, I think they were called, off the top of my head. But that does not look hopeful. Oh dear, there's so many things. I mean, the new Thorncraft, the ability to zoom in and out with the scroll wheel is brilliant. Where if I were the... oh yeah, the sauna stove. So yeah, you put those in and protected from warp effects and will have a small chance of reducing your temporary warp. However, after a sauna visit, you'll also be left quite hungry. The stove only needs water to work, which can be used with a fluid container like buckets or pumped in directly. So yeah, we could make one of those as well. Now the other thing is we probably need somewhere to actually locate this. Yeah, we almost certainly need somewhere to locate it. Let me get these things cooked anyway. That's probably the first thing we need to do. We also need to get this tallow, the fat, don't we? Which is up here. That's rotten flesh with precantatio, so that's easy. So I'll again, I know that we're going to get rid of this, but at the moment I've got it, I'm using it, so, and eventually if I want this situation to continue, we're going to have to do some work on it. But let me get this sorted. I'll get some more stuff, and we'll see if we can't have a nice relaxing bath, see if we can't get cure our brain a little bit. Can't quite see very easily what the state of these look like. A big black crack through the middle of it. I'm not sure whether that's a bad thing or not. I'm sure it is. Anyway, back in a little. All right. Well, yeah, we've got some issues to sort, but let me get these things done first. So that what was it? A block of coal and a bucket makes me the sauna stove. I think it was it you? That doesn't look quite right. What am I missing here? I thought it... Hang on a second. Something missing. Water jar... Oh, that... Hang on. Okay, yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3... Oh, dear. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to retrieve our chisel. And turn you back into that. So we're going to take those, they're going to come out, that's going to go in there, and we need an empty water jar, which is easy enough. Now the problem we have to bypass and get round is Sano again. However, I have been told that there are a number of tricks and things we can use. That gives us that, so we can... I can't use this tallow block. This tallow block can stay here because we can't use it. It's basically, we haven't got enough Sano. It's 16 Sano to make that thing. This is nearly done. Come on, last one. However, we can make the bath salts, so at least we can have a nice relaxing bath before we finish the episode. So we got enough to make 3. 1, 2, 3. Purifying bath salts. That should be enough to make 3 of each of them. Let's have a... Yeah, he's a happy, hungry little chest. However, yeah, there are things we can do apparently in Mage to help with this. So, milk is a particularly good source of Sano, for example. However, unfortunately, if you stick it in buckets, you also get metallum, and I don't really want vast quantities of metallum. Metallum's one of those things you end up with a lot of anyway, so I would rather avoid that if at all possible. Let me grab some marble. Now obviously I don't want... Hang on. Give me a stack. That'll do it. So yeah, I was hoping to make 16 of those, but there's no way we're making that today. Oh, hang on. Water. Just grab a couple of buckets of water as well. So, had we been still on the server, obviously we'd have had to worry about privacy and yada yada because, you know, server. But we don't have that issue anymore. We've got this nice area here. So why not use it? Make sure we're not... So we're going to stick the arcane spar is going to go in the middle here. And then we're going to stick in 1, 2, 3 and 4. I may not need this marble yet. This is another thing that is entirely possible. And then we'll take you out there and we're going to stick the sauna stove in here. Yeah, because, you know, I can sit and have a bath and just look out at the world through my bedroom. Yeah. As I say, you wouldn't have done this if we'd have been on the server, because, you know, you wouldn't have wanted the issues with the privacy there. We're going to want a bucket of water, and we're going to get in our... Oh, yeah, of course. I've got water walking, haven't I? So we're going to take some bath salts. We also want our fruitcake meter, and I think you just go mix with ingredient. No. Use your share. I don't understand. I thought that was how this worked. Let me double check. The arcane spark, blah blah blah. When filled with water and bath salts, add them and pump liquid into the area above. The liquid will fill a 5x5 area. Oh, it's a 5x5. Interesting. I didn't know that. Today I learned. Okay, well, still not a problem. We can just extend out. And do I need to put the water in? I'm not entirely sure now. This is confusing me. It's going out of its way, I think, to be confusing. But I would have thought you could get away with a 3x3. I wouldn't have thought it was a mandatory 3x3. That would seem to be oddly and very specific requirement. Okay. Okay. So do you put the liquid in there? Oh damn it! I've done the thing, haven't I? I have done the thing. Let me get you and put you back in. Have a couple of buckets. Give me some water. There we go. Oh dear. And right, so if I put water, damn it. Yeah, that thing does its thing automatically, doesn't it? Okay, so that's doing its thing. Mix with ingredient. Well, as best as I can tell, that should be working. So why is it not working? I mean, that's working. That's doing its thing. I mean, it would be nice if it actually looked like it was steaming. Why is that not doing anything then? I'm sure someone's going to tell me that I'm just doing something. It created a handy machine when filled with water. Blah blah blah. Okay. So bath salts. Simply tossing these salts will turn the water. Oh, okay. No. Blah blah blah. Toss the salts into water with silvery fruit that soothes away. It should be noted that more warp, blah blah blah. I've got the bath salts. And will soon dissolve is tossed around haphazardly. I am baffled. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I was hoping from it. Well, yeah, you know, it's a nice bath in my armour, of course, which probably isn't helping. But anyway, if you've got any idea what the hell I'm doing wrong with this stuff, then please do let me know. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been very, very derpy. I apologise in advance. And I will see you soon. And bye for now.